Hello YouTube. You are probably looking at what's behind me and noticing that I am not in Mexico City anymore. And today we're going to be showing an organization that's really making a positive impact for Mexico and for Mexicans. So it's about 11 a.m. and already the sun is really hot. And here's the first look at the house that they're building.
¿Cuál? ¿Este? No, es cemento y arena. Puro cemento y arena. Y ya después se pone una capa como muy finita para que quede.
Ah! It got me. Ow! So everyone else is down there hard at work. I'm up here playing with my camera and a cactus. But I wanted to get a chance to just speak to you for a minute and explain a bit about why this organization exists. So it was actually started 3 days after the big earthquake that hit Mexico back in September. It was devastating to the city of Mexico City, and it was also devastating to these small communities. We're in a small town in the state of Morelos, about 2.5 hours from Mexico City, and they're building homes for people who lost their homes in the earthquake. Now, I feel like someone who's watching this must think that you're a construction expert who's been doing this for years and years.
I've been doing it for 4 months, 5 maybe, and I have absolutely no preparation, no official preparation. I came to learn everything. We have great teachers, the ones that know what they're doing, and we just put our hands and pay attention. It's important to pay attention. This is going to be somebody's home.
Show us that technique again so I can...
Yeah, it's not recommended if the other side is not done, but we can do this here.
That guy over there, he's my new assistant. No, I'm just kidding. He's doing something different.
They gotta show how hard it is.
Wow.
I think it's a good part because you can see the concrete and you can see the models.
That's
and
incredible.
The structure actually.
Yeah, that's right.
The structure was made by engineers, Puebla engineers, I don't know, 10 years ago maybe. And when they see our idea, they give us their system.
Oh.
How has the day been? Has it been fun?
Yeah, it's been great. I'm not tired at all. But yeah, I know I will.
Wait till tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
Isn't that right, my amigo?
These are permanent houses. I mean, this is not like it's going to last a couple of months, a couple of years. This is going to be a house like forever for them. It has to be well done, it has to be pretty, because nobody likes to live in a house that is not pretty.
Wow.
Look at that.
Well, here you will see a system. It was developed by Well, by some people in Latin America, but we are implementing here in Mexico, in Tetela del Volcán specifically. And you can see that there is glass, bottle of glass. We also have aluminum on the top to refill the small spaces. And well, if you get into the bedrooms, you will be able to see some plastic bottles and all the designs. Well, people can get creative and they can design their bedrooms as they like. You can see the natural light on the roof. It's water and 5 milliliters of bleach to keep it clear.
Water and bleach, that's all that takes.
Bleach, and that's all it takes. You can refill it from the top, from outside the house.
It's incredible, it looks just like a fluorescent light. I mean, the amount of light that you get from it. When did you start this project and when was it finished?
This house was, it took a couple of months to be completely finished. We started the last day of October, and it was, the plan was to be delivered just before Christmas, and we made it, yeah, on the 15th of December. They make a great party. We were invited, obviously, and well, this family has a home.
So I'm here now in this town square of Tetela del Volcán. There's not too much here right now, just me and a dog. That's because it's a Sunday morning, which means that most people are probably at home or at church. Speaking of church, the town church up ahead will give you an idea of how significant the earthquake damage was here. The bell tower was completely destroyed. I don't know how it looks on the inside, but I can tell you that it's not in the condition to be used because, as you're about to see, the church service is taking place outside.
Entonces, hermanos, los textos de la Sagrada Escritura durante toda la Pascua van a ser
There's more that I could show you. I mean, all over the town, actually, there's piles of rubble. There are buildings that still show significant damage. But for me, that church, seeing people gathered outside in the tent, is the most powerful image. And it also shows that, you know, even when there's a tragedy, life goes on. People find a way to continue doing what they want to do, doing what they need to do. So guys, after spending the day with the VIEM team and learning about what they do and how they do it, I can say from the bottom of my heart that these guys are doing incredible work. For the people whose homes they're building, they're doing life-changing work. And the idea that these houses could be fixed in a way that is not only fast, not only durable, but environmentally sound. I mean, sustainability is at the core of this process. Even the paint they use on the houses was made from cactus. It's crazy. But for me, the coolest part is the bottles. When I heard that they were taking empty plastic bottles and using them for the foundation of their houses, first of all, I probably thought what you're thinking, which is, does that work? But when I learned more about it, I learned that it's scientifically proven and that it is durable and that these aren't temporary houses, they're permanent fixtures that these families are going to live inside. I realized this idea is really something special. So if you think it's something special, if you want to help this team expand their operation and just continue doing what they're doing, I've got an idea. Here's my idea. So this team, this isn't their full-time job. I mean, these are veterinarians and architects and students and volunteers and all kinds of people who are taking every single weekend, driving in their own cars, driving to small towns and building houses. These are real-life superheroes and they need your help. Here's my idea. Remember these guys, Coca-Cola? Every single house is literally advertising your product. This video is advertising your product. And I know you guys have a pretty big advertising budget. So what I'm thinking is, why don't you make one less huge billboard on the side of the highway and actually build some houses? I mean, not only is it good publicity for them, it allows this project to be properly funded, and it gives them the ability to expand this operation to something bigger and better than it already is. And it wouldn't really cost that much. I mean, let's say they kicked in 5 cents for every bottle that was being used. That could fund the whole project. Or let's say they use their distribution methods to actually find empty recycled bottles and send them to the house locations. That would save this team all the trouble of having to bring the bottles in their own vehicles. There's a lot of ways that a company like Coca-Cola could help. And there's a lot of ways you could help as well. I encourage you, if you like what I'm talking about, if you like the message, you like the video, share this video and tag Coca-Cola. Tag them on Twitter, tag them on Facebook, tag them, just tag them. Because I think an idea like this is too good to ignore. And I'd like to know if Coca-Cola feels the same way. As always, guys, I'm Dan from The New Travel. See you next time. Oh yeah, by the way, do you know what country is the world's biggest drinkers of Coca-Cola? It's Mexico. Coca-Cola, it's time to pay back Mexico.